question I get asked a lot is, do you ever get lonely living remotely or sailing on your own? More often than not, the questioner will look doubtful when I reply that I don't get lonely. I think some people find it difficult to understand that extended solitude can be enjoyable, fulfilling even. We're all different and have different ways of interpreting the world, so I can understand why this is. It certainly helps that I'm an introvert, but I don't think that's it entirely. I have learned over the years that I am a low energy person that loves peace and quiet, and I am happiest when sitting or working alone in silence. It took me a long time to discover this about myself, and even a longer time to embrace it. I was always encouraged to join more, talk more, as if being louder and engaging with others all the time was the right way to be. It took me a while to get here, but it's exactly where I want to be. Good morning. It's a bit of a cold day today. I think right now it's about minus 10 degrees Celsius, but it's really beautiful out today. This is one of the nicest days we've had in the last 2 weeks. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day to work outside. Last week was a bit of a busy week. As some of you might know, we get our firewood from the ocean, so it's really driftwood. So whenever a log goes by, I hop in the kayak and try and catch up with it. The currents here are pretty strong, so often I can't catch up with it, or if I do, the current's just too strong for me to actually bring it back. So last week I managed to get 2 logs. I snagged one and the current took it from me. But just as I lost it, the owner actually showed up and he went after it. But I didn't put the staple in properly into the log, so it came loose. So we lost that log. So a couple of days later, I was sitting in the cabin and I looked outside and the log that got away was coming back. The current had turned it around and brought it back. So I hopped in the kayak and I went out and yeah, I managed to snag it. I was so exhausted when I got back with it that I just tied it to the dock. But the next day, I towed it with the kayak to the shore. So yeah, I was really happy that that came around. And then the next evening, I managed to get another log. So I ended up bringing that one to shore as well. A group of friends of the owners stopped by last week as well, just for a little tour of the place. So we ended up walking up the hill to a higher part of the property. And interesting thing is we came across some wolf tracks. So the deer haven't been around lately, which I get so worried about them. But they haven't been around lately, so I'm wondering if that might explain where they've gone. But there were wolf tracks, and of course there were a lot of bear tracks. I did see the bear last week. I didn't get any footage of him because just as I was coming outside, he heard me and took off. So yeah, so that's the first time I've seen him probably in a month. I think a month. Anyways, I think it was about a month, so that's the first time I've seen him. But he should be coming back to hibernate, so we might start to see him a little bit more often. One thing I had to do last week is prepare the woodshed for all the wood that we split over the summer. So I ended up moving the dry wood that was in there. It wasn't a lot, but I moved it up to the porch on the main house. So the main house will burn that this winter. And I ended up just giving it a really good cleaning, as when the owners are coming, I think this weekend, we're going to start moving all that wood into the woodshed. Bunch of new logs that we had pulled in. So this week I had to get them all moved over to the wood splitter and start splitting the wood.
The trees, appearing in part a legend to see. Born in the dirt, nursed in the dawn, lying with wolves and the American fawn. She wanted all that her brain would behold. Gardens of garland, diamonds and gold. She wanted all that her guts could digest, taking what's worse and leaving what's best. But I still say, oh my white fawn, I'm the wild one, I'll find you out of the zoo. Feasting on you one last time, oh my sparrow. My heart's so narrow for you all, I could love you, I could love you one last time. Everybody knew, they said gone is the legend, but the legend just grew. Out in the world, she's catching drops of rain. Inside a hive of bees, she's guarding honey with stings. If I'd only obeyed my own advice, I would have never gone to her twice. If last time. Oh, my sparrow, my heart's so narrow for you all. I could love you, I could love you for all time.
I'm really hoping this weather holds today, as today I'm doing something new. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna move. Okay, I've moved over to the dock. I don't know if you heard that, but something in the bushes and it was big. Anyway, so I just moved over to the dock. It's fine. If it's the bear and he comes over here, then I can just head down the dock. I highly doubt a bear would go down the ramp. Like, it's really unlikely. But anyway, so I'm just over by the dock now. But today I'm doing something new. I can still hear him. Anyways, whatever. I'm doing something new. I'm going to be attempting to chainsaw, and you can hear the kayakers. It's chaos. But I'm doing something new today. I'm going to be bucking up some smaller logs. I'm going to be using the baby chainsaw. I'm just getting comfortable using a chainsaw, so this is really the first time I'll be doing it with nobody around or nobody like the owner to assist me. But I think it'll be fine. Don't come at me because I'll wear glasses, but I'm not going to wear those sound headphone thingies because being by myself out here, having my ears covered just makes me really uncomfortable. So, and the chainsaw sound doesn't really bother me. So the owner now does all the cutting of the wood with the chainsaw. So yeah, I'd really like to be able to lend a hand in that area. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'll probably, it's a little bit early. I think it's about 7 in the morning. So I do want to get that done early. So I'll probably head over there once I turn on the generator and just get that done. So I'm pretty excited about doing that.
Can we not just take our time? Turn the lights on, but leave the lights low. A second chance to take it slow. Either way I want to go. Either way I want to go. Oh, either way I want to go. Either way I want to go. Oh, either way I want to go. Sing the same as Solomon. Swing to me in swan. Turn the lights on, but leave them real low. Second chance to take it slow. Either way I want to go. Either way I want to go. Oh, either way I want to go. Either way I want to go. Oh, either way I want to go. Either way I want to go. Either way I want to go. Oh, either way I want to go.